Hello everyone, hope you are doing good. My name is Arman and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today in this video I am going to discuss with you about the Precis Writing. Many of you have been asking me to make a video on the Precis Writing, so finally today I am making it. So do not skip this video, watch till the end. Okay, this video is going to be very important. In the mains exam, in the paper number 1, you will get the question from the Precis Writing, and one Precis Writing contains 20 marks, and 20 marks is really huge mark. Okay, that can decide your result. So that's why do watch this video till the end. But before I begin, please subscribe if you are new and hit the like button. And guys, apart from that, if you want to practice the Precis Writing, and practice is the main essential thing. Okay, so if you want to practice Precis Writing, then you should have a book for the Precis Writing. Try to buy the book from the Amazon or Flipkart, anywhere possible. Arihant's essay writing or essay writing along with a Precis Writing, you can get the hybrid version. Okay, so try to buy that book. That will be helpful for your Precis as well as for the essay writing. Okay, so in my next video I'll discuss with you about the essay writing, the things that is needed for the essay writing. Alright guys, so without any further delay, let's start Precis Writing. Okay, so the topic is Precis Writing. Okay, so guys, the first thing that you need to keep in mind while writing the Precis is that, like, suppose there is a 90 word is given in the paragraph. Okay, 90 word, there is a 90 word is given in the passage, then you have to segregate the 60 word. You have to segregate the 60 word, and your Precis should contain only 30 word. Okay, it is not necessary that exact 30 is required, but it can go up to 30 to 35. Okay, but you cannot you cannot reach to 40 or say 50. Okay, so it should be 30, it should be 1/3. Okay, it should be 1/3. So this is the first requirement, 1/3 of the paragraph, 1/3 of the paragraph, paragraph or passage. Okay, 1/3 of the passage. So this is the number 1 point. And number 2 point is that it should be you should read it. Okay, read the passage at least thrice. Okay, it is advised to read at least thrice, but it depends on the person to person. Like, if one read is sufficient for you, then that is well and good, but if it is not, then at least give it a thrice. Okay, in a nutshell, I want to tell you is that read the passage till you understand everything. Okay, till everything is fit in your mind. When everything is fit in your mind, then you can start your writing. Okay, so then number 3 point is and mark the important point. So in the question paper itself, you will be provided with the passage, so mark the important points. Okay, mark down all the important points. Okay, and after that, and 4th point is that and indirect narration. Okay, indirect narration. Try to use indirect narration. Okay, try to use indirect narration. And number 5th point is that try to write in 3rd person. Okay, 3rd person. So what is 3rd person? He, him, she, Ram, Lakshman, whatever. So all these are 3rd person. I, we, himself, myself, all this. Do not use such word. Try to avoid such word until and unless it is important, it is the essence of the sentence. Okay, if it is not the essence of the sentence, then try to avoid the 1st person and 2nd person. Try to write try to write your Precis in the 3rd person. Okay, then and another important thing, give title. Okay, you will be provided with the paragraph, but there will be no title, so you have to give your title by your own, which will which will define the idea of the passage completely. Okay, so give title. And title should be in the italic. Okay, italic, and underline them. Okay, underline. Suppose you are writing about the mango, then it should be like this. So mango, try to write the in italic and give the underline. Okay, so this is the starting. Then number 7 point is that, okay, So number 7 point is really important, that is avoid grammatical error. And apart from this, try to learn about the synonyms and antonyms, and again phrases and one word substitution. Okay, as much as you have the knowledge about the one word substitution and phrases, then that much you will be able to write good in exam. Okay, so number 8 point is that so if there is any kind of like phrases or group of word, then try to summarize them in one word, or try to summarize them, or try to convert them into a particular word or verb. Okay, let's for example, like at that time, this is the example. Okay, at that time, if it is like that, then it will in place of this you can use then, right? So this is just an example I am giving. One more example, at what time. Okay, at what time, so it can be written as when, right? Simply, so when, you should have the knowledge of this kind of thing. And for in this way, so in this way you can just simply write thus, then subject to that, you can write it as a mortal. Subject to that, you can write it as a mortal, and or say no longer in use, it will be like obsolete, and subject to be of no avail, that is useless, to be of no avail, that is useless. Can be calculated without a companion, instead of this you can simply write alone, right? So try to summarize the word or group of word or anything you have found in the passage, like group of words. So try to summarize that thing with a particular word, substitute that word with a particular thing. Okay, so this is the number 8 formula. So number 9 is like, and try to change like from one part of his speech to another part of his speech. So try to do that also. Okay, so let's take the example, like he gave a prompt reply. So what you can do, you can just simply try to change if you change the part of his speech, then it will be like he replied promptly. So he replied promptly. So like it's very simple, right? He gave the prompt reply. Instead of this, if we convert the part of his speech, then it can be written as he replied promptly. Simple. So, and another example, the wind is rather cold to feel. So what you can do, if we convert the part of speech, then it can be written as the wind is chilly. So simple, the wind is chilly. And one more thing, like government should do away with this system. So government should do away with this system. So what if we change this part, if we convert this part of his speech to something else, another part of his speech, then it can be written as the government should abolish this system. Abolish this system. Very simple. So in that way we can change the part speech. Okay, in that way we can change. So this is the number 1 point. Now number 10. So number 10 point is that and like in place of the phrases or some appropriate in place of phrases you can use some appropriate word or verb. Okay, so in place of a phrase, you can use verb, appropriate verb or word, okay, as necessary. Okay, for example like to throw cold water, to throw cold water, to throw cold water, to throw cold water. So it can be written as discourage. So it can be written as discourage. So another example, at the top of one's voice, at the top of one's voice. So it can be said as loudly. So like this. Okay, or beside the mark, beside the mark. So it can be written as irrelevant, irrelevant. Okay, by fits and starts, by fits and starts, by fits and starts. It can be written as irregularly, irregularly, all this. Okay, once in a way, like once in a way we can write as a hardly or of one's own accord. It can be written as willingly. Go the dogs, it can be written as ruin. Hard nut to crack, it can, instead of using this phrase we can use difficult. And to get rid of, we can use avoid. Every now and then, instead of this we can say frequently. And long and short, that can be written as substance only. And in pursuance of. Okay, then to find the factor, it can be says factorize. And beyond the power of nature, we can, instead of this we can say supernatural. Okay, through and through, it can be said as completely. And why and wherefore, it can be said as reason. And with respect to, so instead of this we can say about. Made up one's mind, we can say decided. So like this. Okay, so in a nutshell, it means that as much as the knowledge you have about the one word substitute and the phrases, you will rock in the exam. Okay, so number 11 thing is that give the brief. Okay, it should be brief. I mean the phrases should be brief, concise, clear, and well connected. And well connected summary. Well connected summary or gist. Okay, I have already told you about it, but I'm repeating once again that your phrases should be brief, concise, clear. Okay, it should be clear. And one more thing, complete. Okay, it should be complete also. Like just to finish your phrases within a particular word, you cannot just let the phrases remain incomplete. Okay, so your phrases should be complete. Whatever the idea the passage is giving, your passage should explain that promptly. Okay, very clearly, concisely, in a brief manner, and that should be connected to the gist or the summary. Okay, first first thing you have already read the passage. After that, try to make the rough. Okay, try to make the rough in your mind itself, and after that you will start writing your Precis. Okay, if it is possible, then if you have a time, then you can write the rough work in another paper. Okay, rough work, and after that you can start writing your Precis. Okay, so this is number 11 thing, and number 12 thing is that correct info. Okay, correct info. So if the paragraph is or passage is saying some info, giving some information, then you should include that information correctly in your Precis. Okay, avoid opinions. Okay, so do not give any opinions. Okay, do not give of your own. You just have to write the thing which whatever the passage is like trying to say. Okay, you don't have to put your own opinion on that thing. Okay, this could be like this could happen like this. You don't have to say that. Just give the correct information, and if there is any statistics is used, okay, give statistics. If any kind of statistics is given in the passage, then give that statistics in your Precis as well. Okay, then, and that should be clarity and in the formal tone. Okay, clear and formal tone, and avoid using very difficult vocabularies. Do not use anything which is not like lucid. Okay, so try to write in a very lucid manner, very nicely, so that anyone can read and understand within a very short and simple. Keep it short and simple. Okay, like kiss, like kiss. Okay, it means that keep it short and simple, very simple. Okay, so short and simple, in a simple vocabulary, use simple vocabularies and very precisely. Okay, so and avoid grammatical error. I have already told you, if you have any grammatical error in the sentences, then you can forget about getting a good mark. Okay, so try to make sure that you don't make any grammatical silly mistakes. Okay, like in the table, on the table, this kind of mistakes, do not do that. Okay, and one more thing that is and check the spellings also. Sometimes we tend to make mistakes in the spelling, so before writing the paper, before writing from your rough work, try to make sure that you don't make any mistakes, spelling mistakes. Okay, and one more thing, that is and write accurately. Okay, and there should be a purity of language. Okay, so the main reason behind asking you to write the Precis is that they wanted to check your English. Okay, so you have to be best in English. Okay, so that practice as much as possible. Try to avoid grammatical errors and spelling mistakes, and keep it short and simple. Okay, so this is the main thing about the and do not forget to write the title. Okay, title. Sometimes title is, if possible, suppose if the paragraph is such that a title is required, then give title, and if the paragraph is of like say doesn't require any title, then give the heading. Okay, so I already told you it should be italic, and give underline. Okay, give underline, so it should be in italic form. That means like this. Okay, cursive kind of. So I told you, and okay, so I have given you all the information regarding the Precis writing today in this video. So now let's look at some example. With the help of the example, it will be more easy for you to understand how you can write. Okay, so I'm going to add some photos in this video, and you please read it out. I'm going to read out, and you please listen to it carefully. Okay, so the first passage is that the Eskimos live in the country which is called the land of the midnight sun. For many years during the year the sun set and there is a daylight all the time, but during winter the sun is never to be seen in the sky, and nearly half the year is one long night. Yet the land is not in complete darkness, for all night long there is a wonderful light in the sky called aurora borealis, or northern light. Okay, so this is the passage. If we write the Precis from this passage, then it will be like, so it will be like land of the Eskimos. Okay, it is the title, land of the Eskimos. The sun is there in the sky for 6 months in the land of the Eskimos. Darkness is there for the other 6 months. During darkness they get light from the aurora borealis. Okay, this is the end. Okay, very short, and but it is providing all the information required. Okay, now let's look at the another passage, that is much of the happiness or purity of our lives depends on our making a wise choice of our companion and friends. If badly chose, they will certainly drag us down. If well, they will rise us up. Yet many people leave the selection of their friends to chance, though in the choice of a dog and a horse, they exercise the greatest care. It is well and right to be courteous to everyone with whom we come into contact, but to choose them as a real friend is another matter. Okay, so if we write the precis from this paragraph, then it will be like let's give the title like choice of friends. So precis will be like, we should be careful in choosing our friends. Bad friends may lower one's prestige and good friends elevates one's character. We should be good to all but not friends to all. Alright guys, right, so we have seen the examples and all the details of the precis writings in this video. I hope you have found this video helpful. Do hit the like button and do let me know in the comment section, and do subscribe to my channel if you are visiting for the first time. Then I'll see you in the next video. My next video will be on the essay writing. Okay, so till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye and happy reading.